Hi guys, just Paul Growney, Caring Connections, just our latest e-newsletter to update you on all the things that are going on. So firstly, as always, just want to say a massive thank you to all your hard work. You may have seen our latest social value report for our last financial year. You could see as a charity that we delivered what was over 220,000 hours of care to well over 1,000 people, families over the last financial year. It's just amazing when you put it all together, all of the work from the branches. It's absolutely amazing, and it's the work you all do out there on the front line every day. So, as always, just a massive thank you to each and every one of you. We're in the new financial year, so glad, the pay rates have gone up. So hopefully, you're all going to be seeing a nice little boost in your pay packets for May for the work you've done in April. And as always, we'll continue to strive to do better and get more. But, as people may or may not know, we're really at the behest of our local authorities because as a charity, we work only through local authorities, well, 99%. So we're governed really by the rates they pay, and they all pay significantly differently at the moment, with Knowsley NBC really committing to social care workers at the moment to paying the highest rate. Um, and I'd say they all do, and they all commit to social care workers. It's just a very challenging time with the NI rates that have increased and a range of different things. So all councils are struggling, and we do sympathise with them. But as always, we strive to do the best by you and by our front line, and that's what we've always aimed to do. So on that, we've got a few things that are coming up. We've got our camping trip. So the deadline has passed now to confirm your attendance. I think we've got around 60 people going, so we're made up with that. We've got the coaches, just getting them sorted, activities, food. It's going to be a nice trip, and it's just more we're just trying to do to engage people. And if people have any ideas, let us know. But we always want to try and bring people together as best we can and celebrate, our frontline teams. We've got our wellbeing leads now in place, and this consists of menopause leads as well, which are going to be shared across the team. So if you do have any issues, wellbeing, mental health, menopause, there's going to be trained people within the team who you can speak to, who are going to be able to signpost you. But again, it's all around providing the best we can for yourselves and your well-being. We know it's tough out there, and it's not easy on your well-being based on the physical demands for the job, the mental demands for your job, the things you see day in, day out with some very vulnerable people. So, we always try and do our best to support your well-being. And as you all know, that the counselling service is always there if people need it. We've got Monet in our Knowsley branch, who's our peer support lead around supporting migrant workers, supporting them to, integrate into the UK care system, looking to identify areas where we can improve support to people, identify areas of training and things like that. So Moni's really getting on with this now and is be sending some information out. At present, it's only in the Knowsley branch, but we do look to expand this as the year goes on. So building on that, we've got Emma um, Bailey, who's based in our Knowsley branch, but is our social impact lead for across the organisation. So Emma does all them really good reports, the social impact reports that you see, but she's overseeing surveys now and looking at, getting as much feedback as we can from both yourselves and service users to see how we can improve things, where with things we're doing well, where things we're doing maybe not so well, and looking at improving them. But like to say, everybody in this organisation works as a team. Sometimes it may not seem like that, but we do, and that's something that I really push to ensure that everyone is equal within the organisation, regardless of what job you do. Without the front line, we would be nothing. Without the care workers support people in their own homes, the organisation would be nothing. So everyone within this organisation is equal. So if you never feel like that isn't the case, or you're getting any bother or whatever, just let us know. You know, let Julie know, let your manager know. We can address it. And because that is a big thing we stand by as an organisation and as a charity. I've sent out a recent email about Aquadem, internships at the University of Liverpool. So we've currently got Christine Torres and Moni, who are both on internships in which they have a 1 day a week post at the University of Liverpool and are paid to do research based in social care, specifically dementia. But they've recently just opened a new round for the Aquadem internships, and I sent out an email. And I do recommend, if you are interested in this, please look at it. Again, it's another day of full pay. It's a really prestigious thing to have on your CV, and you'll also have published research, and it'll open up a number of opportunities for you. So if you are interested in this, I would recommend maybe getting in touch with Christine or Bonnie and asking them about the application process, how they're finding it. But it's a really good opportunity for frontline care workers. You don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have done research before. You just need to have an idea about what to research in social care and something that interests you. So yeah, so there's lots of really good stuff going on at the moment. We've booked our annual awards. I think it's Friday, the 11th of October. It's going to be in a place called Jam Bar and Restaurants in Liverpool City Centre. So that's our annual event where we celebrate and sing and dance really for the frontline team and give out some awards to the stars within the team. As always, we'll be letting people know who've been who are going to be given an award prior to the event. They're not going to know what award they will have won, but we'll let them know. And them and a guest will be able to attend. So watch this space. So we'll probably be telling people around July, August time. So there's that. We've got the pantomime, we've got the first rehearsal. Please, guys, make sure you get a ticket to this because it's hilarious. The first rehearsals, everyone was just been crying, laughing. It's an 18 plus show full of swearing, vulgarity, offensiveness. It's not some Mickey Mouse pantomime. It's going to be really good. And you're going to see some of your teammates looking right Muppets on the stage. So please come and see that. It's going to be a good one. Just click through the Eventbrite link. So yeah, so I mean that I think that's it at the moment. There's so much stuff going on, so many fantastic things. But as always, if you need support, make sure to contact your manager. If there's anything you think we can do better, just let us know, or anything you think we could be doing more, within the community to support our service users, let us know. But I would recommend have a look at the academic internships. That it's a really good opportunity. And as I say, thank you again for each and every one of you for all your fantastic work.